Hey guys, my name is Grace. I am a hairstylist at Lisa Thomas Salon in Orland. If you don't know me, if you do, welcome. I am trying to survive quarantine like all of you, so I thought it would be kind of fun if I could give you a fun little hairstyle to try at home. I know most of us are not going anywhere right now, so I feel like this is the perfect time to try something different, just because you can play around and it doesn't have to be perfect. I feel like one of the styles I wear all the time, especially on, hair that hasn't been washed in a couple days, is the Mohawk braid. I do that a lot, and I feel like I get a lot of questions on how I do it. So I'm gonna give you a quick tutorial on how to do that, and if you have any questions that I don't answer, please feel free to drop them in a comment, and I will do my best to get back to all of you. Also, my dogs are gonna make quite a cameo in our video here. Guys, come on, go. All right, so a couple things that you're gonna need. Dry shampoo. If you have not tried this one from Redken yet, bomb. You need to get your hands on it. It's so good. Bobby pins and hair ties and a comb, some actual like regular elastics and hairspray, but quarantine life, I'm actually currently out at the moment, so we're just gonna go without it. What I like to do, I'm gonna pop my glasses off, excuse the no makeup. So what I like to do for my Mohawk braid is start with some dry shampoo. I like to have some good texture in my root area. That's what's really gonna give you that nice fat look to your Mohawk braid. So in my whole crown area, I kind of just flip from one side to the next. Hit it like kind of right down the middle and right in the back of that crown area. Rub that in really good. So this is going to be personal preference for everyone. What I do is from the high points of my head, so kind of like where that temple area is, I take that whole section back to the high point of my head here, kind of pull that all through the top. And then everything else I pull into a low pony just to keep my sectioning pretty clean. If you're like, get kind of good at this, you don't necessarily have to do that, but I find that that's the easiest way to get yourself started. Then I just kind of brush everything back with my fingers and I start right here in the front. And you'll notice my section is pretty thin, pretty see-through. The reason that is because if you take smaller sections, you can actually get a fatter braid because you're gonna do more individual crisscross pieces. So I've sectioned it into 3 pieces like a typical French braid, and I'm gonna go over, drop my piece, and pick up some new hair with that first piece, and pick up some new hair with that first piece. Then bring it over and bring it over and do that same repetitive motion. And I'm trying to keep my sections of hair pretty small. Come back over, over, and bring it over again. And then I'll take another piece and I'm just gonna work all the way back until I get all of that hair incorporated that I've sectioned out on the top. Doesn't have to be perfect. I like my braids a little bit messier and unclean. I feel like it gives that like boho lived-in vibe. And like I said, if your hair is a couple days like from being washed, to me that's the best hair to work with, just because it's easier to manipulate in your hands. All right, so now that I'm at the back, I'm just gonna give it a couple more like braid twists just to keep it tight. Take my elastic and secure that tight to the back of my head. Okay, so that's pretty tight. See how it kind of sits like right at the top of my head? Now from here, I drop my section, and then this is when I start to fatten that braid. So I kind of pull it out this way, and I pull it up this way, just because I like to have some lift right there at my hairline. I don't like when it is flat. And then from there, I kind of pull out my baby hairs just because I'm very hairline particular. I don't like my hairline to be shown. So that is how you do the Mohawk braid. From here, you can do a bunch of different things. You can kind of twist, give yourself like a little top knot to go with that, like that. And that's where you're gonna need your bobby pins to kind of secure that into place. And then you can just kind of curl the rest of your hair, leave it down, leave it straight, whatever you wanna do. Or what I do sometimes is I'll take my regular old hair tie and pull my hair up into a high pony. Nothing fancy, just get it up there. And I kind of secure it like right behind where that first hair tie was, like that. And then from here, you can tease the base of your pony for extra lift, like that, like so. Or you can do like a messy bun with the braid, or you can do all kinds of things. So once you get like the technique of doing the Mohawk braid, the different options you have are pretty much endless. So like I said, I feel like the sectioning in the beginning is super important. Just helps you to stay in control of what you're trying to do, and getting the motion of doing that French braid. So once you get comfortable with that, I feel like this becomes like such a quick and easy little hairstyle, and it looks like you put a ton of effort in. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And if you want to see more fun little hair tutorials, let me know. I'm happy to do some more. See you later.